Hey guys, it's Kelly, and I am back with day number 11. I just finished day 10. I told you I'm doing those both on day 11 because I have the memory captured for 11 already. So this is where I flipped what was going on with my Christmas cards versus my shake here. And I just talked about what I eat and kind of my routine to help keep my lovely figure anyway during the holidays. So that is kind of an important thing because I'm health conscious and I'm running in that kind of stuff. So day 11 is on the back side of this, and here is my card, and I talked about how there's a little blue here. I didn't want to see the blue card here, so you can go back to yesterday's video if you've not seen that. I've already pre-punched the holes. I just lay it right under the page protector, grab my Crop-A-Dile and do that. So this will go in, and I can, if I want to, and I might do that, put the number on here. I might put it on here. I'm not quite sure, but we'll figure that out. So I know this is a beautiful blue paper, and I know there's a blue paper in the December documented kit that I have, and there it is. So I'm going to use this for today. Now, the one thing is I'm looking at this feels very heavy to me compared to what's going on here. So I think I want to switch these, and unfortunately I've already glued this to that other one. But let's see if I like, yeah, I do. I definitely like this better, I think. But I need some sort of 3x4 card here. And that's kind of a nice dark with some light. You know, I could also, I think I don't want this all to be blue though, because otherwise it doesn't tie with any of the red. And so this card says on this day in December, which would be good, except that I really didn't finish those cards on this day. So I think we'll avoid that. That's too much pattern. I kind of like that because it combines all the colors, you know. And the funny part is I have a whole nother stack of cards over here that I haven't gone through in a couple of days. I also have that one, which I kind of like. Let's see, I kind of like the fact that this has like candy and stuff on it, but it doesn't have any navy, and this one does. But I'm going to grab, and I like how white this is and open, and I'm still thinking, because this is so dark, I still want those to switch from what they are right now. I'm just going to do a quick look through this just to see. Just because, like I said, I haven't looked at these in a few days. Yeah, okay. I like things sitting the way they are right now. So I'm going to unglue these two. Yikes. I'm going to glue these two together. Oh, it would help if I did it. I want to make sure I'm covering that side there. And then you've seen me before. This is the, I would say, lazy person's way to trim, but actually it's the time-saving way to trim versus using my cutter, which I love my Caterpillar Pro, but this is really a lot of time saving here. I need a little trim there. Okay. So we have that, then this has to go onto that, and I'm going to see if I'm going to need to trim anything here. If I do, I'm going to do it. I should do it from this outside where the paper is. So I always kind of think strategically about like what I might have to trim where. And I just realized something. I've got an address showing for a friend of mine, which that friend may or may or may not appreciate that. So I have a little sticky note here. So you're going to see a really beautiful bright yellow sticky note in the middle of this. There we go, so I can work with that easier. Sorry guys, but I need to do that so that doesn't show. Okay, and then two, I want to trim this a little bit. And you don't have to do this, you know, if it doesn't bother you, who cares, right? But I'm going to. Okay. So now I like that. I think we'll do this. And I'm going to justify it to that side there. I want the line spacing to be all the same though, so I am, it's so funny, you know, I worried about how that paper was arranged and half of it doesn't even show. Okay. So there. Ah! I actually wanted it to go the other way. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my goodness, that was a lot, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm thinking I'd like to embellish that somehow, but I'm not quite sure. And I'm also thinking about number and where that's going to go and what it's going to look like. Thinking about getting some green in here. I've used hearts on so many of the last pages that I have them, but I think I'd like not to do hearts here. Let's see what we have. This is some chipboard from, I think, last year, but there's nothing there. There is this, I said there's nothing there, but that might not be true. There's this Merry and Bright chipboard. That's kind of fun just to throw in there. Okay, I like that. I want to somehow get blue up here, and or the light blue. I'm thinking number over here. This is day 11. And I'm thinking maybe light. I'm just going to do this white here. Right on the card. So that kind of makes it like a little family. Okay. It's getting crazy in here, guys. So what do I want to do to bring navy in here? And the question is, I've got navy stars, so I could do that on here. Oh, here's an Elle Studio puffy star sheet. Okay, like that idea. Thinking, I wonder if I could get a lighter. Oh, this is cool. There's this puffy sticker that says "So Blessed" that I just found. I'm not putting the best part because that is not really my favorite. I like that, but I'm not. I think if I hadn't done this, I probably would have done that. But so the question is, do I do stars somewhere? And I have aqua and green. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down. And sorry guys, I'm going to do this over here. So I need to look at color here, and I'm having a problem doing that with the yellow on it. So I'm just moving it over here out of your way so you can't see it, but I can. Now I'm taking that away from you too. Sorry. And I'm thinking what I might do is put a little star on that other piece there. I'm having a hard time because I'm not loving adding stuff to this photo really. And again guys, I really apologize that I'm doing this off camera, but I kind of need to do it off camera. Okay, I think I found what I want to do. So let's bring that back. Let's get this on there. I'm going to just reinforce this a little bit. I'm going to bring it down here so that it's sitting. And, you know, merry and bright, because doing Christmas cards is merry and bright. I was so pleased with myself and how early I got these cards done this year. A lot of times it's one of the last things I do. Now I'm finding that, okay, so what I did is I just ended up putting just a little blue star right there. It was just, anything I tried was too much, and I'm sorry that I couldn't show you that part of the process because I really needed that yellow off of there to be able to tell what I was looking at. So, but anyway, so Christmas cards are actually done, and that's kind of fun the way this all worked out. So, and I was thinking about, I forgot about this, I was talking about maybe scattering some of these or maybe adding them somehow. So I'm thinking maybe, oh, there we go, maybe adding a little green in here. If I had a dark green one, I would do that. And I do have this other sheet with some dark green stars here. And the reason I want to do that is I think it's pulling in that, all that green from up on top there. And then I have the two different stars here, so I think that kind of works. But now, oh, I wanted to stick it to the card, not to that. I wasn't loving the way some of that was working. So I think I'm going to do is I'm adding in red and green to pull in that from the bottom to make it a little bit more, to emphasize it a little bit more. And now I have 3 stars, so 1, 2, 3. And I could throw, I guess, another one on here if I wanted to, but I think that's good. I'm going to call that good. Okay. All right, guys. I'm good with this. I really like how this turned out for the day. And I might find a white piece of paper to photograph that with, because that's a little disturbing that that's yellow. So I will do that when I photograph this in a little bit. So, all right, guys, done with day 11. On to day 12 tomorrow. Hope you guys are all well. Bye.